The 2019 Dodge Ram Redesign. Why this is my new favorite truck. A car crew presentation by Coleman G. The special editions of this vehicle include the 2019 Ram 1500 Kentucky Derby Edition, which includes Kentucky Derby bed graphics, front and rear body colored bumpers. The 2018 Ram Sport Hydro Blue Edition includes a sport hood decal and 22-inch all-black rims. The 2018 Ram Laramie Longhorn South Fork Edition includes a monotone or two-tone walnut brown exterior with wood and metal interior accents. The 2018 Ram Limited Tungsten Edition includes satin carbon with tungsten accent wheels and a limited grille design. The 2018 Ram Harvest Edition has Mopar bumper steps and mud flaps and a distinctive chrome grille. What it means by limited grille design or distinctive chrome grille is that you can only find that grille design on this limited edition. Well, it's probably not limited, it's a special edition, so it might be limited. 2015 1500 Ram trucks. Here are some quotes off of the website and things that I've said about it. The all-new Ram 1500 simply has no competition, loaded full of best-in-class stats and available class executive features. It's easy to see why the 2019 Ram 1500 is the best. With 6 different trim options, I think the Ram 1500 is the coolest pickup truck for 2019 so far. The 6 different trim options are called the Laramie, the Bighorn, the Tradesman, the Limited, my favorite, the Laramie Longhorn Edition, and Rebel, my second favorite. The 2019 Ram 1500 Laramie Longhorn Edition includes 58% more leather than Ford or Chevrolet pickup trucks, not throughout their whole brand, because no, that couldn't be possible. This is a luxury truck. It is the Cadillac of pickup trucks. This also means that it is the most expensive, starting at $31,695, and the limited trim with all the leather and nice options starts at $54,090. Ram 1500 versus Ford F-150 versus Chevy Silverado 1500. Now, the Ram 1500, we have the features here and what it can tow. So V8 engine towing. The Ram can tow up to 12,750 pounds. The Ford F-150 can tow up to 11,600 pounds. The Chevy Silverado can tow up to 12,500 pounds. Now, these two, I'd say it's a close... Why did it change? I would say it's a close battle between the Ram 1500 and the Silverado 1500, because the Ram only tows 250 pounds more, where Ford's way back there. And now the rear legroom in the Ram, this is for the crew cab. We have 45.1 inches in the Ram, 43.6 inches in the Ford, and Chevy's just out of the picture with 40 inches. Like, Ford's got an extra 3 inches, almost an extra 4 inches up here. I don't care. Stop notifying me every 3 minutes. Get rid of you. No. Now I lost my train of thought. And then Dodge is way up here with 4 or 5 extra inches, so about 5 extra inches of legroom than the Chevy. The in-floor storage, which is a storage box in the floor of the truck, the Ram has that. The Ford has none, and the Chevy has none. The standard engine, which is a V6 in all trucks, the 3.6-liter V6 in the Ram has 305 horsepower and 269 pound-feet of torque. The Ford has a 3.3-liter TI VCT V6 with 290 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. So this one's just out of the picture. But the 4.3 liter V6 from the Chevy has 285 horsepower and 305 pound-feet of torque. Now, the reason I highlighted these is because I think it's a fair battle between these two. Yeah, the Chevy doesn't have as much horsepower, but the Ram doesn't have as much torque. So, fair battle between the Chevy and Ram a little bit on that one. Now, this is kind of nice. The Ram's 1500 standard transmission is an 8-speed automatic, and Ford F-150 standard is a 6-speed automatic, and Chevy Silverado 1500, the standard is a 6-speed automatic. I'd rather have an 8-speed, because if I can run the gears up higher, I can stay like 3 gears ahead, keep the RPMs lower, better fuel economy. So, but it is a truck. They're not built for fuel economy. They're built for doing stuff. Ford, no more aluminum trucks. Cargo management bed box. Now, on their website, there's a chart like this, and it shows that the Ram has it, but the Ford doesn't, and neither does the Chevy. But I'm not sure if it still exists. But there was a trim. So there's a trim level for the Silverado called the High Country. I think that's how you say it. Which has all the nice leather and stuff on the inside. But there's another one called High Desert, and it kind of has like this bed design cover thing that goes on it that makes it kind of look like an Avalanche in the back, and it has those toolboxes on it like the Avalanche did. So, yes, it still does. And push button start is standard, and the chart says it doesn't know if the Ford or Chevy has it. But I don't like push button start. So I'm going to say, in my category, that's a loss for the Ram, and that the Ford and the Chevy win if that says no. Here are some pictures of the beautiful Ram 1500 Limited. I absolutely love this truck, and I've been a Chevy fan all my life, but I would much rather own this truck over current gen Silverado. And yes, there is a new Silverado coming that I might do a video on, and then I might want to own it more than this. But at the moment, this is my favorite pickup truck. I love those rims and the chrome mirrors. But my favorite part is that house in the background. Like, yo. The way it just blends in. It's a luxury truck now. Like, look at all the chrome up front. And the chrome siding. And the chrome rims. And the nice little decals, 1500. Chrome mirrors. Wow. Just look at it. I love it. I don't have any pictures of the interior yet. And this Ram 1500 is on the road, looking snazzy as always. I would want the crew cab version because it's just so nice on the inside. There is a special edition of the truck, because as you can see it has a different grille. That is the limited. This, I think, is the Laramie edition. I can look at their website right now and see what the trim of this vehicle is. This would be the Laramie Longhorn edition of the Dodge Ram. Looks perfect out there in the fields with its awesome rims and its really, really cool looking trim, the brown trim. I'm not sure if you'd call that a monotone or a two-tone. With the white, I mean, those colors just go perfectly together. Then we got a picture of the Ram Rebel. Now, as far as I know, this truck has some off-roading sporting exterior and interior kind of looks, and it's got some nice suspension for off-roading and off-roading tires. And this truck was meant to, I think it was meant to qualify to compete with the Raptor. And I think it won because I think it has a V8. Raptors in their V6s. What are they thinking these days? Now, that's the same image that we just looked at. I don't know why it got repeated. Now, here's the interior of the 2019 Ram. Now, I had to upscale the image so it's a little different, and there is the nice steering wheel, like its design. I'm not sure if it's the same as last year, but this is a humongous screen. That might look like a screen, but what's the screen is all of that. Well, it goes down to there. It's a big screen. We got controls up here and all down here. And since I am a small child with a small YouTube channel that has like 8 subscribers, I don't have I can't like go sit in one and actually film it, you know? So there will be a video in the description on what gave me the idea to make a video like this. Anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time, this has been Car Crew. I'll see ya.